And here's one that I just love.
Oh, I love that one.
This is
I
very
want
Egyptian.
to welcome you to TildeVision Ideas. TildeVision Ideas is a program that explores ideas and concepts in the following areas: psychology, parapsychology, consciousness, ESP, dreams, spirituality, healing, creativity, quantum physics, business, wealth, and the Word of God. Today's program is entitled Jamie's Jewelry, and the reason we called it Jamie's Jewelry was because her name is Jamie, and she made all this handmade jewelry by Jamie. And so we decided to do the show, and we've been showing jewelry for the last half hour, and each piece is more attractive than the other. As you can see, we have here on this backdrop different bracelets. Oh, one dropped off. Different bracelets that Jamie has strung together, and she enjoys it, and she listens to classical music when she's in her world of jewelry making.
Right.
That's when she's not cooking, okay, or doing Reiki. So Jamie's all over the place, doing her thing, expressing her creative muse, right? Or muse, right?
Muse, yes.
Muse.
This one's pretty.
Oh, yeah, look at that, look.
I don't even realize some of the pieces that I've done.
I know. Yes.
This one, right?
Yes, yes, these are my colors. It's the blue. Oh, it's stunning. Oh my gosh. Yes, blue and gold. That's right. That's right. And Joey knows. And also purple and gold.
Very rich colors, very regal
they
colors.
move me. I don't know. It's gorgeous. If I were to choose one, I would have a hard time. Oh, and I think you can wear them in both ways.
That one, yes, you
Look
can.
at this.
Yeah,
Look
you
at
could.
this. Okay, I'm sorry. Look at this. Okay, now this, where am I? Okay, that's one way, and now I'm going to turn it. Look at that. You can wear it
to your left.
my left.
No, tilt it to the left.
Tilt it. Oh, I know.
On your left. Tilt.
You see, his left is our right.
Mhm.
Okay, that camera. Oh, no wonder.
Got it.
Gotcha. Got it.
Oh, that was very hard to do.
Extremely hard. That's pretty.
This is nice too, this one. It's black and silver.
Uh-huh. Yeah. The other one looks more involved.
It is more involved.
That one's simple.
They're all kind of pretty involved.
Yeah,
Like you have to learn the stitch, and then once you conquer the stitch, you have to remember it. And I'll do another one, but all in different colors. So.
Okay. Did we show this one? I
No,
guess-
that one was very hard to do. It's a very strange design. I can't even remember the name of it, but it's got holes in it, and it looks like a necklace, but it's not.
That way.
So that's what that is.
Do you find that some are easier to make than
Yes.
others?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And do you find that when you begin stringing them,
Yes.
that you get the rhythm of it?
Mm-hmm. You do get a rhythm. Some are easy, like these are like little bangle bracelets, and you could stack them and wear them together.
Yes.
Something like that. But it depends on the design of the piece. Like these and these are very complicated pieces. This is complicated. This is complicated because it's a netting stitch. And
Did we
this
show
is,
that one?
No, this is citron, and it's beautiful to wear because it has pearls on it. And when you wear a gemstone, it's so cool on your body. Your body feels bodies love the natural feel of natural stone.
I agree.
And it's a very soft feel on your skin.
So it was very complicated because of the different
There's
rows?
there's a lot of work. You can tell there's a lot of work into these pieces. This is a lot of work. But I like it.
And where do you sell when you go selling?
Right now I'm going to a market in Westbury,
Mm-hmm.
an outdoor kind of market
Okay.
in Williamsburg also.
Oh, this looks very, imagine the right color outfit.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, how
Yeah.
It
beautiful.
almost looks Native American.
Right, exactly.
Nice.
But
Very, very
There's
nice.
a lot of places, Williamsburg. I used to sell in boutique stores.
Yeah, I believe this is
so-
where that belongs.
Yeah.
Oh, you just reminded me. I know I invited her on the TV program. She just opened a boutique store, and she's been there less than a month. And she doesn't have that many pieces, which make the place look luxurious, you know? So perhaps you
Just
should.
the right piece.
I'll put you in contact with her.
Yeah, she might be interested.
Yeah.
So,
very
you know,
good.
that's what I do. And
Mhm.
people like my jewelry, so I'm very happy. I'm very blessed
Very.
that I can be so creative to create pieces like this and to
Yes,
have somebody.
yes.
A lot
Appreciate
of
them.
people, when they make jewelry, don't want to get rid of it.
I would.
I want to get rid of it because I'm always creating. So
Yes.
it makes me happy that people like it and that I can sell it. And
Well, I'll tell you something. At least you find people that will pay for your pieces because they're gorgeous. And the truth is, I used to draw and paint, and whenever I would paint something, people say, "Oh, it looks just like me. Oh, can I have it?" And I would give it to them. And I didn't learn the lesson that I should sell my art. I just didn't. And so I ended up giving practically every piece. As soon as I made it, someone wanted it. And I would say to myself, "Oh, I can make that again." Oh,
but you
that's
never
simple.
do make
But
it
you
again.
never,
You never do make it
never,
again. And
never.
I've learned that.
You-
I've
you
given
may-
a lot of, you have to learn along the way.
Yes, you may make something different, but you never make that piece again. These I'm just showing these bracelets while we speak.
And there's different patterns in it and different kind of beads. Like there's a round bead, there's a crystal bead, there's an oval bead. So you have to know which direction to put the bead to make a pattern. And so some of the things I guess normal people would think would be very complicated. To me, I have a gift so that it's kind of easy for me to do.
Because you see the pattern in your mind.
Right.
That's the way.
But it is, I would say, difficult to make. Now, I love this piece. Again, it's Egyptian. I gravitate towards it. No, you had it right the
Oh, I
first
had
time.
it?
Yeah. And I absolutely love this piece. And it looks beautiful on. And
Yeah.
it's very regal.
Definitely. I can
It's
see.
very Egyptian because
Very.
they have the turquoise and then the cobalt blue and then the gold. And
Beautiful.
so that's about it.
Give me time, Joey. Time.
You have 20 minutes left.
Okay.
So I love this one also because you can adjust it. Okay. And if you're going out in the evening, it definitely says, "Oh, that's beautiful."
Yes. Yes. And it gives that dull gold look, which is also interesting. You know, not shiny. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Pretty.
It's pretty, and the tassel on the end. I don't know which one it's on.
This
There's
one?
also a Swarovski crystal. Looks like a little disco ball, but
Yes, it does.
you know, so all different kinds of ideas. As I look through this box, I mean, and I've sold so many pieces that
That's nice.
this one is kind of colorful. It's purple and it looks like that gold one. And then there are all my earrings that I make. But those are my vintage pieces, and then there's the pieces that earrings are very difficult to make because they're very tiny to work on.
Wait a minute. I see something pink.
Oh,
What
you
is this?
do?
What is this? Oh,
That's a crystal bracelet. That could blind you.
yes.
You know, but it's with
The other way.
this way. But it's definitely Aurora Borealis on there and purple, which is my favorite color. So before I came here, I was making these. Now let me see if they're easy to find in here.
Oh, we can show this without removing it. We just show this, and I'll turn it. So, Joey, this is what I'm going to do.
I don't know if you can really see, but there's a lot of
but
bling
I'll
on
turn
there.
it. Look.
Lower, he said. If you
I
rub
don't-
them, they'll fall off.
Oh, okay.
Here,
Okay, hold it.
I think. There's all different colors and bling on here.
You need a lot of patience.
Yeah,
And a lot-
making
and a
earrings,
and a
these
lot
are
of music.
beautiful. This one is very pretty, and it's a big Swarovski crystal in the middle, and then all Swarovski on the inside and the outside of the earring, like a lot of them here. These are the ones I made right before I came.
Oh, how pretty.
So they're very pretty. And these are very pretty.
I love the combination.
Yeah, the colors are soothing, right?
Mhm.
But I think these are very pretty. Very pretty. Certain ones I really, really am attracted to. This one's blingy, but it looks great.
Oh, Christmassy. I don't know why.
Really cotton candy-ish to me.
Oops. Okay.
And then I do wire wrapping also, where I'll take a really unusual piece of glass and I'll use sterling silver and
Oh, it's amazing. The
Isn't that?
the center stone, gorgeous.
and then these are all wire wrapped. I hand strung that and wire wrapped that on a piece of glass. And I use sterling silver.
I must show this one. That center piece of glass is simply stunning.
Now that matches your shirt.
Oh my goodness, it's so stunning that, and that's one piece of glass, and then you wire wrapped around
With
it.
sterling silver.
Yes,
And you could see.
nice, very.
There's dimension to this piece also.
Yes, I can see it.
And if you look really close, it's very intricate, the wire wrapping.
Yes.
It's very intricate to do. I do that with amethyst and with clear crystal quartz, and because when I do Reiki sessions, I also want the person to wear a natural stone on them, and you should always have it wrapped in silver or gold or copper.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Beautiful. Make sure there's nothing there. So, Jamie, I mean, just looking and appreciating all this beautiful colors and stones, and not only that, the workmanship. When the one that Jamie said wire wrapping, if you could hold it up close and you would see the work of turning the wire. And I haven't seen Jamie working, but there's another young woman that I have seen her working, and I say, oh, such patience. You do.
Yes, because they're very tiny beads. You could see. All of these are
Yes.
like itty bitty tiny beads, and
then you build and keep building and
Right.
building.
like that. And these are all with Swarovski crystals also,
I can see that.
because there's a lot of bling on that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
These kind of, when I made these, I go, oh my goodness, they look like the police cars.
15 minutes. Okay, so while you keep looking for the other things, I'm going to make an announcement. And the announcement is the following. If you feel you have a talent, and we're all talented, I mean, you don't necessarily need to have studied it, you don't need the formal education. The whole idea is that you can, just like Jamie cooks, just the way she does Reiki or her jewelry, and she also writes. The idea is that we're all creative, but we're creative in our own way. And if you have such a talent, you know, call me. There should be a phone. I'll give you my cell phone. It should be on the screen. 718-753. There it goes, 3549. Call me. Let me know that you're interested in being on the show. And, you know, we'll see whether we can accommodate you. And if we don't have another guest for that evening, most likely you'll like to come on. And that's it. And show us you could sing or dance or play an instrument or sew, create some kind of fashion. I know people that have talent, they don't even know that they're talented. So I'm just letting you know
Or
of,
if you're part of a choir.
oh, please, my choir. Yes, please. I am looking for
Great
a
idea.
choir. Thank you, Joey. Joey is always in the background. He never wants to show his face. And he's so handsome, but, you know, that's me. And if you, yeah, we are looking for people to join a choir. We're looking, yes. And you may not like to sing alone, so you sing along with other people.
Or bring your friends.
And your friends.
Or bring your choir on for a special
That's
special
right.
guest.
That's right. You can bring your choir here to the studio, and who knows? We may be able to use you in different churches because I do visit different.
Or can I guest choir every month
Yes.
and repeat choirs.
And so every month you're welcome to come and sing, and you'll be on television, and people
and
will.
then on YouTube forever.
And on YouTube forever and ever and ever, because Joey is gifted and he knows how to do that stuff. But we are truly looking for a choir, and if you know gospel music, hymns, it doesn't have to be modern. It could, as long as you know how to sing and sing along with other people. You could be a soprano, an alto. What are the other voices? Who knows?
Baritone, falsetto,
Falsetto,
You're
baritone.
looking for different types of choir.
operatic.
Yes.
You would
tenor.
like to have all the different types. A Latin choir, Baptist, Methodist. You don't care. You want them all.
I hear you. Yes, we don't
Yeah,
adhere
that's a
to
good-
any particular religion as long as you know how to sing, enjoy singing and praising and worshiping the Lord. So that's what we're looking for. And when you come, make sure you wear a gown, because
You can show the colors of your church.
show the colors of your church. And who knows, maybe even the pastor would like to be on television. Yes, and we're looking forward to doing that because
Pastor, Reverend, Father.
pastor, reverend,
Rabbi.
rabbi, minister, spiritual
Whatever
directors,
Whatever they call themselves.
evangelist, whatever you call
Do a
yourself.
special appearance.
That's right. Do a special appearance and showcase your talent on my TV show,
Showcase your spoken word.
The Spoken Word, the Word
with
of
your
God,
choir.
the Word of truth and wisdom and understanding. And so,
I'm just trying to guide a little.
yes, there is
Good
Joey.
guidance.
That's why I keep looking sideways, because Joey is telling me he is helpful, very helpful. They're very creative on the spot. And yes, we've been talking about this for a long time. And we could get any choir that we have seen before and televise them, but we don't want to do that.
10 minutes.
Yes. So, and we'll give you the time necessary for you to be on the show, get prepared, and we'll give you the time and the address, how to get here. But just call me, let me know of your intention. And if you don't sing in the choir, maybe you play an instrument. And that, if you're the guitarist or the drummer, whatever, there's always some kind of instrument. I played
Even a Christian band.
I did, a Christian band.
band.
I played the tambourine because I'm not musically.
Thank you.
Yes, and you can
Even a
sing.
Latin Christian band.
Yes, I was just
That'd
going to
be
say.
fun.
Yes, even if it's in another language, we're thinking Spanish at this point. But if
Can
you
be
speak
Hindi,
you could sing in Chinese.
even Hare Krishna.
Yes, or French.
Chant.
I remember. Yes,
That's
the Hare Krishna singers. Many years back, I went to the.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you later.
Okay, so I went, and there was a group, we would sing in English, then another group would sing in Spanish, and the third group sang in French. And what is that? That large place where people go and show the boats and the flowers. What do we call that place again?
Madison Square Garden.
No,
or
not the other place. It's humongous. It's like
Javits Center.
the Javits Center. And so we had such a great time, and buses coming in filled with joyful people singing to the Lord. And so, yes, Joey and I have been talking about that for the longest time, to have the choir, because God is leading me in a particular direction. And he's positioning me, so I believe it's God, because I pray to God and I tell him, pull me, push me, nudge me, direct me in the direction that you would like me to go. And so that's what I do. I just follow. And so I follow Jesus. Oh, that sounds interesting, because there is a hymn. It's called, I think,
I will follow him.
Follow Jesus, yes. And
Him wherever he may go. Yeah.
go
it
ahead,
is.
go ahead.
I don't know the words.
Do you know it, Joey? And so, I'm very thrilled when I see people with creative abilities. And, I firmly believe that,
It's a 60s pop song.
60s pop song? Oh, well. I firmly believe that all creativity comes from God because He was the first creator. God created the universe, and He made us in His image after His likeness. Therefore, whenever we create, like Jamie just did with all these beautiful pieces, she's just following that, which is already that DNA that God imprinted on her. And so she's simply expressing that ability to create. So we are all creators. We are called to be co-creators. And the idea is, I don't know if you have noticed that when you're creating, you feel so good, so fulfilled, so satisfied. And I find that I write. So when I'm writing, I feel so elated. I feel great. And after I finish writing, I read what I wrote, and I am so surprised. I go, oh, I wrote this? I wrote this? And I had just finished writing it because it feels like it's being downloaded. And when that happens, it's the inspiration takes over, and you're just being a conduit, a vessel, that to allow that energy of love to follow through. So you've heard me many times, my belief system, I believe in God. And so I'm very happy and delighted to have you on my show. Simply call again, the number is on the screen, 718-753-3549. And let me know of your interest, of your intent. I mean, I've had people sing to me over the phone, and I always laugh because I say, oh, that's all my husband needs to hear a man singing to me on the phone. And it's because I say to them, well, you say you sing, can you just sing a little bit? And instantly I know whether they can or cannot sing. Because there are many wannabes out there, but there are other people that are truly gifted. And there are people that don't fully know or understand their giftedness. And I'll give you for instance, many years back, a woman, very wise woman, this woman has now passed on. She had a doctorate in, I think it was metaphysics or medicine. Anyway, she found out that I just know things on the spur of the moment. So on the spur of the moment, I just know things. And my eyes had not seen it, or my ears heard it, or I had not read it. And so she asked me, how do you know? How does it come about? And I said, I don't know. And she said, what a pity. So the fact that she made that statement made me go within, it's called inner work. And I finally discovered how it is that I know, who the knower is, and is revealing to me through revelation. And that's how I know. But back then I didn't. This goes back many, many years. So I just knew that I knew, but I could not explain how I knew. But now I can explain. And God is so good and generous in His gifts. And He gifted me with the ability to break it down and kind of put it into very small steps. So it makes me a teacher, and a good teacher, because I can sequence the steps for someone to do whatever it is they need to do. Just like Jamie, well, she knows, she spreads out her stones, and she knows a pattern appears in her mind. And inside of her, she knows what she's going to do. But prior to the doing, that pattern is inside her head, her mind, her brain. And she simply accesses it and manifests it by putting, let's say, for instance, these stones right here. So she'll take the pearl, and then she'll take the green stone, and she just knows where to position it. I do that, but I do that with words. And so I create a poem, or I'll create a prayer. That's how God started with me. Well, no, not really. I started complaining. I wrote complaining. I decided to get it out of myself, and I would complain and complain on the piece of paper, and I figured the paper didn't complain back to me. So I would just express, and I would be so angry at times,
It's good
and
to
I
get
would
it out
almost
that way.
break the paper, and I didn't care if the... And then from there, I guess I got most of that frustration and anxiety and pain and suffering out. And so I decided, no, I didn't decide. It was decided for me. They turned into prayers. And I said, oh, how beautiful. They could be framed. These are beautiful prayers. And then they turned into poetry. I'd never studied poetry. They just did. And people, and I recall a nun, a friend of mine, she would come to my house to visit every Friday, and I would cook for her, and we would talk and share, and I would give her my poetry to read, and she began to cry. And so she said, oh, your poetry is so moving. And so, you know, I discovered that there was healing inside those words. The way they were phrased, she was able to identify with some of the pain. And so then I said to her, my poems of suffering is beautiful to you, but they were. And so I'm just sharing with you of that piece of my life. And so I want you to call me, and I want to say thank you for watching TildeVision Ideas. Thank you for watching this particular program that I've done with Jamie Valente Pepper, of Jamie Pepper Valente.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
And please keep in tune, because we plan to do another show, not of jewelry. Hopefully you will see this on YouTube, and you'll be able to view it as many times as you like. But the next one will be on cooking. We have been looking for a kitchen to cook in, you know, a nice looking kitchen. And I need a videographer to assist me. So please let us know if you're gifted in that area, if you do video work, and I'll have you on my
idea.
TV program. And so, you know, I think it's a more than fair exchange. And so I hear Ruben saying, 1 minute remaining, 1 minute remaining. Thank you, Ruben. And so, yeah, he keeps track that I stay on track. I thank Joey Walters for assisting me in the back. I thank John Collins for being so gracious and setting up the studio for me. Who else do I need to thank? Well, Jonathan is not here. He was feeling under the weather, but I thank him also, and all those people that have helped me in the past, Renee Valdivia and Stephen Williams, and even Gloria, who very graciously always greets me. Thank you once again for watching TildeVision Ideas. Bye now.